I wanted to explore all the fire camps. I came across this one. I think there might be something interesting in there.
Ursus Americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Okay.
Never even felt the cold, did you? If he hadn't preserved you, would anyone even know you disappeared?
Who are you?
I hate to interrupt.
Oh, Yes. Hello, an outlander at the Shrine of Forgotten Beasts. Welcome. I'm Enjuk.
Aloy. The Shrine of... what?
When the old world still breathed, great man built a tiny totem to this beast and stored the visage inside. When the totem is placed on the pedestal, the animal is painted onto the empty air, and the beast lives again. Well, almost.
There are 7 pedestals. Where are the other 6 figurines?
I found this one in the wilds. Remembered the indentations in the pedestals here, and saw how they matched the base of the totem. But as you say, it's one of 7, isn't it? The great Montana Recreations must have made more, but time has scattered them.
So these totems... the images they show are of animals that no longer exist. They're gone, like the old ones.
So it seems. To think such magnificent creatures are lost to us, that we never even knew they were here. We rely as much on beasts as we do on machines. For food, for warmth, but do we study them with the same fervor? Yeah, I do. For example, I have this theory about foxes. Why do foxes have red fur? Think about what they eat.
Meat?
Raw meat. Bloody meat. See? Natural causation. Logical connections. It only makes sense.
You've thought a lot more about foxes than I have.
So his way of thinking is flawed. But from what they know about science, it kind of makes sense.
You said a great man made these figurines?
Indeed. He was, I believe, a student of the natural world. Like me. But surpassing my abilities 1,000 times over. The great Montana Recreations. Perhaps the finest natural scholar the old world ever produced. His voice claims responsibility for the totems, the vessels for the knowledge he accumulated. I share his desire to understand the beasts, to catalog their behaviors and preserve their images. I like to flatter myself that I'm an apprentice of sorts, carrying on his work. Someday, perhaps, if I am persistent, I can earn his name. Enjuk Recreations.
Okay, he thinks that Recreations is the name.
I've got a few more figurines for you, Enjuk.
I got this one.
Thank you, Aloy. Look, such form and poise they have upon their pedestals. Montana Recreations truly captured their legacy.
I should get going.
Of course, of course. I've taken up so much of your time already. But I don't suppose you could keep an eye out for more figurines?
If I run across any, I'll bring them your way.
Okay, let's open the boxes to see what's inside. Blue Gleam, Ancient Sculpture, Old Bone, Blue Gleam. Okay, more Blue Gleam. I think I keep an eye for it. I come back to you if I have anything new, guys. See ya.
Ursus americanus, the magnificent American black bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
How would you like to find yourself cornered by that thing?
I suspect I'd like it very much indeed. What a beautiful beast you were.
Ursus arctos, the menacing grizzly bear. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Those claws look like they could rip someone in half.
Perhaps in its youth, but you heard Montana Recreations. He said it's grizzled, old. Its hunting days are behind it.
Odocoleus virginianus, the majestic mule deer. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Not built like a predator, but perhaps it needed those horns to take down its prey in the absence of sharp fangs.
Yeah, no, not really. To defense against the predators, but I can see your logic without any education. So, I'll give them back to Enjuk.
Care to talk about these figurines of yours?
They're not really mine, but I've always got time to talk about them.
There you go, Enjuk. That should be the last of the figurines.
I'll have that if you don't mind. That, and that.
By the blue light, I didn't know if I'd ever see the whole collection reunited. And look at them. They're beautiful. You've done a great thing, Aloy. These may represent the last record that any of these beasts ever lived. Take
Maybe.
them. It's the least I can do. And come back anytime. I and our animal friends await your return.
That's all I need to know.
Are you sure? You can never learn too much.
Yeah, but we'll just press the buttons now.
Alsus, the noble moose. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
The horns grow like trees. Of course, this moose used those bizarre growths to blend in with its forest home.
I like the ideas.
Canis lupus, the enigmatic gray wolf. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Could it be that these wolves and our foxes are the same somehow? Perhaps after hundreds of winters. No, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, you kind of figured a bit of evolution, guy. It's not exactly that, but you're quite close. More than some people. Creationists.
Bison, bison, bison. That's the actual Latin name of the regal American bison. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
Latin? Perhaps that's some sort of old world custom in which one repeats the name of a particularly revered animal.
No, but that you'll never find out.
Puma concalor, the fearsome cougar. Brought to you by Montana Recreations.
This coat is used for digging.
So you got the deer carnivorous and the puma vegetarian. Maybe even a rodent. Haven't you seen the machines? They're kind of inspired of these animals. Well, that's all for him. Let's open his treasure boxes. Take the blue gleam. Eye-bound weapon coil. I'll see where I can put that. Okay,
Get this blue gleam off carefully.
now let's give the pigments to the painter in Banu. See you there.
We've lived under the same sun all this time. Imagine that.
I met Honora when I was a child. All I remember is how heavy her bow was.
Huntress, we should thank you for finding the truth in this sorry mess. Your Banuk came to us to explain what happened. Wearing a long-dead Karja's garb, the priest thought he was having a religious vision.
I've brought back the stolen headdress too. The inscription inside said it was a soldier's.
An heirloom, handed down to Ruas. His father gave his life to help liberate Meridian. He was no Red Raider.
What a waste.
Like I said, a sorry mess. Well, we'll be returning to the Sundom. May you also go in light.
Okay, that was the conclusion of this quest, guys.
Do you ever get tired?
I'll rest someday. Not today.
Let's go again. We can do better.
I was thinking the same thing. Same as last time, only...
We make fewer mistakes.
Good plan. Ready when you are, Aloy. Once the machines are in range, I can freeze them.
Okay, let's attract them all in one place. That's the third time I tried, by the way, guys. But I've noticed this. Everyone is around? Come here. I'm not shooting arrows if it's not relevant. I have no right to have potions.
It's his face.
I can't afford to not do the maximum amount of damage, and anyway, I am dead before the fight even starts. If I can't have my potions... Do I have a chance to grab some edge somewhere? I'll have that anyway. Freeze. No, I don't have any herbs.
I'll drop this.
Okay. Woo! No, I can't shoot if I have not a clear shot. Well, I have clear shots, but I need to target specific parts. Because some do 60 damage, some do 45. Okay, let's have the scrappers now. The scrappers, the broadhead. I think it's that. Can I... I need you to freeze them.
Let's finish this. That's good enough for third place. Out of how many? Just. So let's do better. Let's keep going.
Yeah, let's have them get the most of the damage of the burn. I'm pretty sure I can kill them in 2 arrows. Can you freeze them?
I've got a clear shot.
Did it. I have a strategy for those ones. She need to freeze them and then this pile of wood on their head. Do you think it's a good idea? I think so.
I'm still surprised.
Can you do your fucking job? Because it's not that I lack of HP, but almost. Come on. One of them had taken damage.
Not today.
Oh, there is more. If you don't mind. Wasted. you food to freezer. Can I?
Out of hunter area.
Freeze!
You must be dead now.
We've almost mastered the challenge. Let's go second place.
Okay, last one. I have a bunch of arrows. Here I am, kitty kitty kitty. Need to wait until it's frozen. I need to restore some health.
I've got a clear shot.
With some chance, I will be able to pierce. I need to be sure. If I pierce the blaze canisters, they will explode,
Best this side.
dealing the most damage. Come here. Take damage, take damage, take damage. Yeah, when you stop being on fire, I will explode the next one. Yeah, can you be effective, please? Can you just not stand there and do nothing?
Here goes my last fire arrow.
Come on. Please let me heal up. Don't stay on fire, Kevin. Alright, I'm kind of fully healed.
Another battle?
We did it! We sure did.
Seriously?
You made that look easy. Here. You've earned this.
No,
Sounds
no.
crazy, but I was worried it would be gone. My skill. Like summer thaw. When you spend so long with another, anticipating their moves, keeping yourselves back to back, I guess I'll always fight that way. Whether someone's there or not.
That's your challenge, Akri. For what it's worth, I think you'll do fine.
And we did it, guys. I'm so glad we did it, actually. This was the hardest challenge. Having to make every arrow count. You have very few room for mistake. Yeah. Okay, so see you on the next one, guys. Bye.